Are we leaving a generation behind? I'm about to open up a can of worms, but this is something that has been keeping me up at night. It's the unknown answer to this question of, are we leaving a generation behind with remote work? Just to be clear, no, I'm not a real estate mogul wishing everyone to come back into my building. And no, I'm also not paranoid that my team are not performing. But yes, I am concerned that people are lonelier now than ever before. And yes, I am concerned that we do not know the long-term implications of this work from home, which often leads to work in isolation. What we're missing, the first thing is learning through osmosis, just being around other people, hearing conversations, asking that question that pops into your mind, brainstorming with other people. It is a powerful way to learn, and it is not something that is easily replicated in a remote work setting. Secondly, the ins and outs of building relationships. We know that relationships are built over time, and it is these ongoing interactions that build that relationship. And again, not easily replicated with remote work when we need to call someone and get on a screen to have those moments. And the other thing is messing up and repairing. So I have made my biggest mistakes where I have had to go and apologize to someone, and it was in front of the entire office. And it was in those moments that I truly learned how to mess up and repair. So it's not all doom and gloom, and there are certainly things that we can do about it. Firstly, we need to be deliberate about onboarding. We need to spell things out. So we need to say things like, when we have online meetings, we turn on our cameras, or we don't. In this company, we don't mind if your dog is in the background. Or things like, we will call you to check in with you and not to check up on you. And that is a big difference. Another thing we must do is check in daily. Gone are the weekly or monthly check-ins. They are no longer good enough. Make sure you are checking in with your people on a daily basis. And another thing, we need to just get to know the person behind the screen. Ask, what's in your background? What does your day look like? Are there other people in your house who also work from home? And what times do you need to pop out and pick up your kids? Really take time and ask questions to get to know the person behind the screen. Lastly, make no assumptions. There could be a person on the other side of the screen that has no idea what they're doing, and we have all been there. So ask, guide, coach, and do not leave them to fumble on their own. For all of those advocating for a remote-only workplace, I get it. Look at me. I've been remote since 2019. But also remember how you started, how you grew. I am willing to bet that your biggest mistakes and lessons learned were in an environment with other people around you. It was not in your basement Googling how to be awesome at my job. So everyone needs to learn. Everyone needs to mess up and build relationships. Just make sure that you're there for them.